They were throwing that thing boy. But anyway, let's move on to our podcast. Ooh, excuse me. Alright, Fair Game Podcast is their first episode, so y'all make sure y'all go ahead and show some love on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you go like and comment on this video as well. Don't just watch it on my stream. Make sure you go ahead and react in real life for them. Show them some real genuine support like y'all showed me, family. You feel me? So this is their first episode. It's called Bridging the Gap, episode 1. Lock in Fair Game Podcast. I ain't gonna introduce my peoples. I'm pretty sure they're gonna do their own introductions, man. Let's get into it. Let's go.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Fair Game Podcast. I'm your host, Harmony Jones. This is my co-host, Ruben D'Angelo.
What's happening?
T-Dub Don.
How we feeling, man?
Feeling good.
Man, you know, excited for real. First time,
nice.
You know what I'm saying, doing the whole podcast thing, and we is finna knock it out the park, you know?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Man, I don't know about y'all, man. I've been listening to some great music lately, man.
For sure.
But one thing I do feel like, man, music videos, they don't hit like they used to. Y'all gotta let me know if I'm tripping or not, but
I mean, look, bro, you might be on something with that one. I can't even lie to you, dog.
I feel like it depends.
They don't hit like I remember, you know?
Before they get into it, on music videos, I feel like it depend on the artist. Some of these artists have some real clever promotion, not promotional, production wise. Like they'll tell a whole little mini movie in a music video. It depends on the artist. I ain't even gonna lie to you, but music videos have declined.
I definitely would like to know more about what you mean by that. But before we get into that, I definitely want us to give the people a little bit more about ourselves.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
I'll go ahead and start. My name is Harmony Jones. I'm from Florida. You know what I mean? I do a lot of things, wear a lot of hats. You know, but I'll go more in depth with that later.
For sure. My name Ruben D'Angelo, you know what I'm saying? From Georgia, you know, Decatur, a little bit of Latonia and everything like that. Do music, write, you know what I'm saying, rap and everything like that, but we'll go further into detail later.
For sure.
yeah, T-Dub the Don, man. You know, Decatur made, Atlanta raised, you know, Georgia boy to the fullest, man. And I'm just blessed to be here, man, rocking out with my partners, man. Let's get it.
For sure. All right, cool. I guess I could tell them a little bit how we all met, right? So
I feel like we're all.
me and this guy, we met in high school.
Stevenson. Jaguar State.
We gotta shout it out. We ain't gotta shout it out.
We ain't gotta shout it out, y'all.
Yeah. So we like 10 plus years in.
Shit, longer than that, man. 15. Yeah, you think about it. It was 2011 when you moved into the neighborhood, I think. Like 2010, 2011. Because, I mean, you know what I'm saying, it's Kobe Championship, 2010, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? So,
Interesting.
yeah, just about, yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Practically siblings.
You might as well.
Hey.
I was blessed to meet these two through a mutual friend, you know what I'm saying? And we've been cooking up gold ever since, man. Got some
friend.
Yeah, mutual friend. We just gonna leave it there, but you know what I'm saying?
How mutual? Right.
Mutual enough. Put it that way. Yeah, man, well, we gonna get this thing rolling, man.
For sure.
Dead ass.
That's funny.
For sure. As y'all can see, this is our first episode of our podcast, Fair Game Podcast, that is. You know,
I like
so we
the
do got a
camera
lot in
pans and
store for you all.
angles.
But for right now, let's talk about what you were saying. What about music videos?
Yeah, let's get into it.
I just feel like, you know, we just come from us being millennials, first of all.
Okay.
You know, I just come from an era where, you know, I feel like more effort was put into making a message, you know, like with the music, you know, like as far as the visual go, you know,
Okay.
when we were younger, like only way we could see our favorite artists was through a music video.
Music video, yeah. Now, with it being social media, I feel you, like, that shit definitely changes now, you know what I'm saying? Because if you think about it, too, and of course, like, his movies just dropped, so, like, we gonna mention them. But we was spoiled with, like, Michael Jackson. You feel me? Like,
Definitely.
bro was dropping Thriller. You know, granted, this is before us, but he still kept it, like, when we was even kids, and so much so that when we was kids, we used to always run back and go watch either the old movies or go on YouTube and, like, just spam Michael Jackson videos. And then in that era, Chris Brown came next. You had Usher, you know, Omarion, like, just so many people, even rap, Luda, you know, Busta, like, people had real thoughts.
Yeah, let's not forget Missy Elliott.
Thank
now.
you. I was thinking that. Thank you so much. I was in my head, y'all. I've been trying to let them talk, but like for me, music videos, Missy, Busta Rhymes has some crazy videos. I mean, we could put Ludacris because he has some like more animated, eccentric shit too with them. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Chris Brown has some great, you know, production in his music videos. Fuck it, because y'all ain't gonna leave me out. Who else, y'all? Who else has some great music videos growing up? Man, those like that you just automatically think of is them. You know what I'm saying? And let's see what else they got to say before I get into my take on music videos too.
Yeah, of course, Missy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
But it was, you know what I'm saying, Sierra, like, you know, it's just people really was like trying to like it was a statement when you know what I'm saying, when you seen them actually, when you actually got to see them, like that mystique that artists had, you feel me, because you didn't know nothing about them, like that is kind of lost today. So I think the music videos like just ain't something that like the fans are even gravitating to, and also the labels might not be pushing the music videos in the same way, but
For sure.
I feel different though, for sure.
I mean, let me ask y'all, do y'all feel like it's that important now in today's state? Like, with social media and short form content, do y'all feel like that's even
my nostalgia wants to
necessary?
say, you know, my nostalgia wants to say like
Okay.
it's important, you know, but I feel like the everyday artist is so accessible now, you know, like in a visual way, you know, like you just pick up your phone and just, you know, like and just see it nowadays. You know, people are like we in the age where people not even really posting like music videos and like that. Now maybe a promo video, maybe a snippet, you know, but you know, I fell in love with the era of telling stories, you know, like, you know, like even if the song was not a storytelling song. You know?
Real talk. And like it was even like past just like the mixtape, or I'm sorry, past the video and the song itself, like everything led up to it, you know what I'm saying? Like having a mixtape before you actually drop your project, you know what I'm saying, like was a big thing. And you had your music videos that went with it, and like it just made everybody want to sit down. I remember, like, you know what I'm saying, we go to school in the morning times, you watching, you know what I'm saying, VH1 or MTV or BET, like sitting there waiting on your favorite music videos. Like when Touch came out, Omarion, every day, you feel me? Like
That wasn't his
Touch,
joint.
you feel me? Like the whole time, and like like he had that song going crazy, but it was a whole thing, it was a whole movement, you know, in a moment like that made you want to sit still. Eminem was another one, like dropped great music videos that made you want to sit there and watch it.
You know, I didn't think about that. You know, that one music video that Eminem did that I will always think of, and it's not cleaning out my closet. What's the name of that one, y'all? And I can't sleep at all. Y'all remember that one? Now that was how he twisted that, and then for one, the song itself was fucking impeccable how he did it. But the video that he came with, the visuals, I feel like when you make good music or you make great music, the visual is supposed to really embody a little, like you said, you don't have to technically have a storytelling song, but you can make a story or, you know, some type of production out of the song if you can visually get it across the right way. You know what I'm saying? It depends. Like, and I'm gonna say this: in this day and age, DaBaby is one of the top niggas that's making music videos. It's funny. It's sometimes it's like it could be like a little mini show type of vibe. It don't have to be like a real song, like a storytelling song. Like he done did fucking all these twerk songs. I can't even remember. Pop That. Is that the name of it? Whatever the name of that. You know what I'm saying? It's not a storytelling song, but he can always come up with something. God damn, I'm hitting my knees. He always comes up with something visually appealing every time. Zadie Will has some great music videos. You know what I'm saying? That encompasses some of his stuff. We don't get into that anyway.
It felt like a movie, and like all these different characters like that he would have, what people would have in their music videos.
We ain't gonna bring on him.
It just hit different, you know what I'm saying?
My fault. We ain't bring him.
Long-winded ass answer, but I would say
you good, man. We got time.
I would say I think it should be. I do think it's kind of a case-by-case thing, depending on what type of artist you're trying to be. But in my opinion, I think it should be, especially if you want to like show off the other side of you. You know what I'm saying? Like in your creativity and getting that type of bag.
For sure.
Everything doesn't have to be social media. Not to discredit social media, but like everything don't got to be social media. I feel like if you can, build up that fan base and like give them visuals that like are really well thought out. Like,
can you elaborate on like everything doesn't have to be social media? Because like, if not social media, where are you watching?
Outside, get outside.
Music videos.
You know what I'm saying? Like
we talking about music videos. Like where you watching?
For music videos, I mean, you can still, you know what I'm saying, YouTube is still a place where you can go to watch it.
That's still social media, but
I mean,
that's what I was saying.
Not exactly, because you're not communicating in the same way that you are on YouTube that you would be on Instagram and stuff like that. Like you go to YouTube to watch your favorite like YouTube.
see what he's saying. It's not technically a social media platform, but YouTube is its own community. It's its own space. You got people that just be on YouTube. Like, if y'all not aware of this, you can make statuses on your YouTube channels. You can post, hey, at this time I'm gonna be live on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So it is technically a social media. It's just not used in the same format as, let's say, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. But it's still, I see what he's saying. We normally will go to YouTube for music videos, but nothing really else.
Shows now where your favorite content creators are like, you know what I'm saying, that's somewhere that you would go. But it's not to say like you can't use, you know what I'm saying, social media for your music videos or to promote them or to post them and stuff like that. Like, shoot, J. Cole, when he announced announced the off season, the fall off, like, he used social media for that and it turned into like this big thing. So like, I think it's a way that you do it without it being like everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, so where it's still kind of tasteful and there's still like this mystique about you where it's like, we see them when we see them type thing, you know what I'm saying? But we don't see them all the time, and when they do pop out, it's of value. And it's not like any time wasted. And now, like, I really want to engage even more with what they got going on. So I think it's just a balance.
I agree with that. But let me ask you this, though. Is that from an artist standpoint or is that from a viewer standpoint? Because like,
I would say as a viewer, too.
With social media now, we got so many, like, people, like, attention spans. It's so short. Like, do you feel like they're really going to sit and watch a movie type music video like we used to do, because we ain't have nothing else really to watch but that, you know what I'm saying? And
that's true.
Do you think really gonna keep their attention, hold their attention?
We in the era of like, you know, like a lot of the screen babies, you know what I'm saying, they're kind of growing and you know what I'm saying, to the point to where they streaming music now and stuff like that, and they seem to be more interactive, or just like they just want something that's microwavable, you know what I'm saying, like something that's like, you know, quick and on the go, not necessarily have to sit and watch and think about all the details that went into it, you know. But you know, we trying to bridge the gap, so you know.
And also,
I'm gonna say this is my little piece on it. I feel like people that are gonna consume your music video is people that's a genuine fan or somebody that genuinely cares. Now, folks that don't care for your music or don't really know who you are, of course, you're just gonna be a 30-second quick scroll on Instagram or, you know, TikTok, whatever. They don't know you. They could care less about you. Now, if it's somebody that you just like, a Beyonce fan, knowing Beyonce just dropped the newest music video, and she might have dropped it on fucking Disney, they're gonna go subscribe to Disney because why? They love fucking Beyonce. Now, the person that could give two damns about it or is not gonna go through that effort. You know what I'm saying? Now, if they see a clip on social media, they might, oh, that's nice. It just depends on, your fans are gonna follow you regardless. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like you shouldn't, even as artists or whatever the case may be, we shouldn't be like trying to approach it as attacking the world and conquering the world all at once. You feel me? Like, I feel like you build up your fan base, you put the work in to like really build up your fan base and get them to like show that you value them and appreciate them, and they give you that same love back. I feel like those are the ones that's gonna support that type of content from you, and as you grow and expand, you start to see more of that. And you know, you going out, you killing shows, you doing these performances, and you giving back to your fans. Like, I think that type of stuff matters tenfold. And so like when it comes to you wanting to put out longer form content, I think that's when you'll start seeing it. And then if you look at certain streamers, like they'll test their hands at like giving like long term, or just content creators in general, they'll do some short form content, and then they'll also like test out the long form because they see who's really there to engage. And you got to think too, like, not everybody that's consuming, you know what I'm saying, content is, you know what I'm saying, of like Gen Z or what's after Gen Z now? What's that? Generation Y, I think it is.
I don't even know, man. I ain't keeping up with it.
So
it's hard.
Let me ask y'all this. So would y'all say that a reason why the state of music videos are where they are now is because of a lack of subject matter or substance in some of these new artists that are coming out?
I think both.
Could be both.
Yeah, I feel both. Me personally, I guess it all depends on what your interest is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you into like that melodic rap, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like what they do, it represents them well. They don't need a lot of, you know what I mean, gimmicky or, you know what I'm saying, cinematic stuff to get their point across, you know? But I guess if you like more like R&B or I guess more conscious rap, you know what I'm saying, then yeah, I would love to see the story. I would love to see the whole picture painted, you know what I'm saying? So I guess it all depends on what type of artist it is. Yeah. Also what type of fan you are, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because for me, I love music videos. You know, that's like when I write my music. Sometimes I approach it with me envisioning the music video first, and that's how I want it. You know what I'm saying? So, me personally, yes, I would love to see 5-minute, 6-minute videos again.
Facts.
This me personally, you know what I'm saying? So,
For sure.
I think it's a like a what's the word I'm looking for? An opportunity for it to definitely come back. You know what I'm saying? And like do its thing in that way. Because I think you starting to see like there's so much creativity out here, and there's so many people that are creating new things. And I would say like it also depends on the level of the artist probably and like the label that they may be signed to. But I think there's like artists that are still on a come up that are being intentional about like music videos and like you know what I'm saying, not probably.
I don't know why my mom think I'm waking up at 9 a.m. for a meeting, bro. 9? Hold on, y'all, because I can't listen and try to type. It's Sunday. She talking about 9 a.m. Okay, whatever.
Not all of them, but there's some that you'll see like
Whatever.
they putting that
I'll
type
set
of
my alarm
intention,
for 5.
you know, attention to detail, and they want that.
It's like I'm getting ready for work. 9? Look, I was like 9. Jeez.
Because that's what they grew up on. That's something that they like, or that's just something like in their mind is separates them from a lot of other people. Because so many people will try to approach it from like the status quo, you know what I'm saying? And then you got those ones that's like, I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a dare to be different here. And it may take me a little bit longer. It may be a different type of a journey. These are different type of doors that may open up for me. But that don't mean that I'm not moving. That don't mean I'm not doing nothing. So I think like if you got a vision and you want to like be a room shaker like that, I think that's a good mindset to have. It's just like, don't be afraid to step outside.
So do you feel like that's important for independent artists to do, or already established, or both? Like,
I mean,
excuse me.
I think it could be important for a little bit of everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like established artists, like why not? You know what I'm saying? Like you, at that point, like seeing like a Kalani drop a, you know what I'm saying, a R&B album like she just dropped. To me, that's you challenging the status quo of what, you know what I'm saying, like what has been going on for a little bit of time. You know what I'm saying? Chris Brown announced his, and I think it's just like similar things. So like, yeah, I think that's dope when you get like established artists to do stuff like that. And I think that, you know, independent artists, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, build a brand. Build something. Excuse me.
No, you good. Take your time. Okay. I like this. This is some interesting stuff. I think we all should just take a sip.
Like, we all should take a
I took a
sip.
pre-sip already. But yeah, man, I feel like, you know, the more that time goes along, I do feel like we will eventually birth that, you know, that group of artists that will, you know what I'm saying, bring it to be more popular. You know, because there's a fine line between, you know, like just going along with what everybody else is doing, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, and what everybody having a original sound. So I just think
I will say this while it's still on my mind real quick. And I know he's never going to get the credit that he deserves now because he got canceled and he's, you know, he's back. Well, he's not back, but he's relevant again. The baby said it here in damn near, don't quote me, I don't know if he dropped a music video for every single song off his new album or project. I don't know if it's album or project. But he damn near dropped a music video for every single song. Don't quote me, I don't know if it's all of them, but he's done dropped at least, 3-4 videos for just that project. Like I said, his creativity is a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Not every new artist is going to take the time to actually do music videos. And then sometimes if they do it, it's some BS music videos with them toting blickies. They're in a kitchen, in a hood. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's really subpar, and it might go with the music depending on what the song is and who it is. So, I mean, but it still ain't nothing really visually appealing, bro. Like, you know?
And a happy medium, you know, being like, I don't want it too much of focus on this, but, you know, but can feel the music as well.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we used to have, like, it was, like, so much different types of artists, you feel me? Like, of course, you had your Missies, your Busters, your Ludas, and your M's, but you had your T.I.s, your Jeezys, you had your Waynes, your Jay-Z's. Like, it was just so different. You had Usher, Sierra, it was just a plethora of different folks. Like, so you never kind of got tired. You know what I'm saying?
Nas is like Everywhere you go, it's just
copy
everybody.
paste, like it feel
And it's like
a
I know
copy paste
he ain't
sometimes.
in the best situation, but Trapped in the Closet was definitely
That's what I was saying too. I said I wasn't gonna bring him up, but that was the best series of songs and videos. I ain't gonna lie. We was in school looking up. Y'all seen Trapped in the Closet Part 3? Man, I'm gonna give it to him. We ain't with him like that no more. But you know what I'm saying?
interesting take on
Yeah.
on
crazy.
music videos.
It definitely was.
That was
I agree.
a different
Yeah, so,
era
I
back
mean,
then.
I miss that. So I think it's important that comes back though, especially like if we trying to get R&B and hip hop, you know what I'm saying, to like, I guess to some degree where it was. It's not to say that it fell off like that, you know what I'm saying.
It
Like
did.
I ain't got all the information
It
in front of me,
did.
but just that feeling that you know what I'm saying we had with it,
I'm
where
gonna
it was
keep it
just
being
like
with
a
y'all.
time
Rap
where
fell off.
you would turn on the radio and it was just so much diversity there. You go to your playlists, diversity there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now it just feel a little bit different. Of course, when it comes to your playlist, you add who you add to it, but sometimes you can't just run into stuff that just sound the same.
But do y'all feel like the platform is there, like for that to be the case, for it to be more diverse artists and stuff like that? Do you feel like
I feel like the platform necessarily never changed. It's just the game just became more saturated.
I was gonna change it and say, what about the formula? I meant to say the formula. Like, do you feel like the formula is there? Like,
I feel like the formula has to be found. You know what
I
I'm saying?
was gonna say,
Because
like, who? Yeah.
it's to the point where when we were younger, sometimes the first time we would even hear the song was through the music video. You know what I'm saying?
Facts,
BET,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
MTV Jams
It
or
was a
something like
whole
that.
thing,
You know what
yeah,
I'm
they used
saying?
to-
Remember
yeah.
we used to watch music videos before we go to school. You feel me? Like,
the platform isn't there anymore then.
Mm-hmm.
It's not.
Well,
not
I
as-
guess okay. If you saying it like that, then I see what you're saying. Like it being like a BET, you know what I'm saying? Like
MTV
106
Jam.
106
type
in Park,
shit.
yeah.
Like, that's different for sure. I mean,
That's tough.
yeah, that's tough because now, okay, so then with that being said, then if you were to create that, you know what I'm saying, formula or that platform, how would you go about it? Would you even do it?
Me personally,
Yeah. Or do you think it needs to be done?
no. Me personally, no. But there is somebody out there that is doing it. Like, she goes live on TikTok and she does like her 10 video countdown. I forgot her name, but
what's up.
there's somebody that's out there doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of people that does like the music reviews and they do the music video reviews and stuff like
sure.
that too. That are trying to give artists a platform.
So
you know
maybe
what I'm
then
saying?
it just evolved.
I think a lot of people aren't buying in to where things used to be. I think people are trying to evolve. You know what I'm
sure.
saying? It's in trying to figure out this AI shit, and how to navigate that. And I know that's another
Oh shit!
that's another
Oh, man.
another episode.
And I've seen a couple big artists use some of that in the video.
I'm gonna just say it right now.
We not another
Fuck
episode.
that
I mean, if y'all
AI
want
shit.
to, we got time.
Look, we ain't got it.
Nah,
We ain't got
we-
it necessarily do it right now. I'm just saying. I'm standing 10 toes on that one. Fuck AI. All right, like that's how I feel about that shit right now.
I'm on the fence. We're gonna put our opinions out there. I'm on the fence.
right.
It just all depends.
I'm gonna rock with AI. I'm definitely rock with AI. And my thing is, AI is man-made, right? And it's generated. You have to know how to utilize it to your best ability and for what you need it to do. You don't have, and trust me, AI does pisses me off. It pisses me off every fucking day. You got all these fake AI posts, all these fake AI, tweets and pictures of people and stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a give and take thing. Like, but at the same time, if you use AI in whatever way that you need it to suit you and your needs, then hell yeah, it's gonna be a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, the people that probably could never have made their own music cover, those struggling artists that don't have enough money to make a music cover, you're over here using BandLab to just barely make their songs. Now they got a free tool to go make a music cover. You know what I'm saying? It depends on how you use it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people do use it in a negative and a bad way, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be like, man, fuck that. I'm gonna just, either way, it's gonna come. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna keep it a beam with you. A lot of these companies are using AI, even if you don't know it. They're using it in the background. So either you're gonna get with it or you're gonna get lost. People didn't think music streaming was gonna be. I'm not about to do that. Now look at you. You're trying to still sell your CDs out the trunk. Either way, you're gonna get left. It's called elevating and evolving. So I ain't gonna never say fuck AI. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna learn that motherfucker and use it to my advantage each and every time. Anytime there's a way for me to, you know, gain a little leeway to where I need to go, I'm gonna use it. And it's free.
Burn the fish down.
The next on fair game. You dig?
It's a metal gate, you know what I'm saying?
We gonna get into that for sure.
No, for sure. We
sure,
definitely
for
gonna
sure,
get into that.
for sure.
But I definitely feel like, you know,
Put it out
there's
there,
not enough
man.
demand for that right now. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of artists, they want that 10-second, 30-second, 45-second, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Visual.
Quick fix.
Yeah, you know what I'm
For sure.
saying? So,
But sometimes I think that we kind of settle into that type of a mindset of like, the people don't want it. I feel like if you build it, they will come type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not saying that it's gonna be all at once, but I do feel like if it's there, more people will start to gravitate to it. You know what I'm saying? And more people will like, damn, I missed this. Because we do genuinely miss it. Like every time we see it pop back up and we see those moments where something reminds us of the old, like people start to gravitate to it. Now, mind you, it could be a flash in the pan type of thing where it's like, nah, we just needed that little nostalgia, you know what I'm saying, take, and then we on to the next thing. But I do feel like if it's consistently there and it's cultivated the right way, molded the right way, like I think that shit could be something like very potent and powerful. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't got to keep subscribing to the idea like everything just got to be 30 seconds because then we're gonna keep shortening up these damn songs.
oh yeah, for sure.
Where they just a song on what RDC World they did something. A
It's
song gonna be
already-
5 seconds.
We've already experienced where people told us that our song was too long.
You
know
feel
what I'm
me?
saying?
Like,
So
it's
it's
Go
like-
stream reservations,
yeah.
by the way.
Yeah, go stream reservations. all platforms.
You know what I'm saying?
And y'all
So-
tell us what y'all think. But nah, dead ass. Like it's crazy when you think about it like that though. Like a song used to be, you know,
3 verses.
the verse, hook, bridge,
Chorus,
chorus.
pre-chorus,
You know what
yeah,
I'm
all
saying?
type,
Like
yeah,
it was
for
all
sure.
these different things.
Intro. Now they don't want you to have an
Now
intro no
motherfuckers
more,
don't
bro.
even care. They be like,
your intro about 30 seconds.
motherfucker
Cut
have
the intro.
If they got another verse on there, it'd be like, shit, nigga, I just did too much. Like, what?
Nah, for real. That's
Yeah.
why like my writing process have become what it is now because of that. It's like I don't even want to write a second verse. I don't forget a bridge. Like let me just write a first verse hook, done. On to the
Yeah.
next one. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I don't
So-
care.
Right. It's like, are y'all even gonna make it to the second verse? Like, oh my god, thank y'all. Because I thought it was just me. It's like,
I
done.
like somebody wanted me on this song and I started writing. And mind you, I don't like necessarily like count my bars while I'm writing. I just write.
Right.
But I started to realize like, damn, I had got so used to like writing shorter verses or shorter songs until like once I started writing, I was like, damn, this verse is actually long as fuck. And I got so used to that because nowadays like those are how the beats are being produced. So it's like I know that that's something I'm gonna pay attention to and keep in mind when I go like into the studio and cook up with, you know, saying up producers. It's like trying to put that type of intention into it. Like we ain't gotta make these 3-minute songs or whatever the case. Let's try to make this into something, you know, special.
No, for sure. And not to like pre-promo your song, but I feel like if we did more songs kind of like how Changes Are,
Yes.
where it's the beat is
Yes.
switching up so much, the flow is switching up so
Yes.
much, I think we can get away with having a
Longer,
3-minute, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying, plus long song,
Yeah.
because it's changing so much that people like, oh, dang,
That's
I ain't even noticed it. I feel like I got 3 songs in one,
yeah,
you know?
what I'm
So,
saying? Like, but if it's like the same, if it's, you know what I'm
Same
saying?
vibe, like,
yeah,
yeah,
consecutively, like, it's like, turn this
yeah,
on.
if it ain't R&B, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It
like-
is kind of, you know, like it can get redundant, but you know, that all just comes to, you know, what your artistry is about.
I was just about to
you know what
say,
I'm saying?
yeah,
If the
yeah.
substance
That's
is
what you
there
got
and
in
you
your
can
brain.
keep somebody's attention, you know, like engaged for that long.
But that goes to the other side of it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so many. Like the game is kind of oversaturated with like this simplicity approach with the music at times. Like I just feel like this is where, you know, so we talk about it. The gatekeeping has to come in that type of way. You feel me? If you're not trying to put in the work for it, if you're not trying to like really show your talent, your artistry, yeah, like we can't keep just letting everything through and everything by and everything pass, because it's like that's when you get shit that's just like watered down or just bullshit, and you get motherfuckers who don't care about it for real, that just will put out anything because they just want to make them some money off of it. Which I ain't saying don't get your money.
So I'm
but
about to make that a little controversial. So who are we gatekeeping from?
shit, anybody that's not like representing the culture in the right way, anybody that's not really trying to be like real deal artists. You feel me? Like If you ain't trying to represent the culture, if you ain't trying to represent, you know what I'm saying, music and the work that it takes to really do this shit, like, we know this shit hard as fuck. We still ain't where we want to be with this shit. You know what I'm saying? We still thriving and pushing ourselves to be the best version of ourselves and learning as we go. But it's exciting. You know what I'm saying? I ain't sitting here saying that us three at this table got it all figured out. That's not what we saying. We just saying we see how hard it is to even do what we're doing right now to get to the point that we are right now. Imagine how hard it is to be one of the top guys in this shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's so many people that just feel like I can just pick up a mic and I can do this shit. And then
But they
just put out
can though.
whatever.
So
You
that's
can,
what I was
but
gonna
it's
say.
just
Like, how do you gatekeep something where I could just pull out my phone
tough.
right now and make a song
Very
and
true. Very
upload
true.
it, and now everybody have their hands on it? How do you
Very
gatekeep
true.
something? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have access, just like
you can
that,
just do what you
beats,
you can just do what you do. That's very
I
true.
mean,
You
if we
can't
can't,
use to
if
help
we
us
can't
sound
gatekeep
better.
it, then the only thing we can do is bridge the gap and meet them where they at. You know
Okay,
what I'm saying?
can you elaborate more on what you mean by bridging the gap?
Bridge the gap. I mean, like, the world is like ever so changing. Like, we speaking on how the music videos ain't the same as how we was when we were younger now. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're like, things are constantly changing, and sometimes in order to get people to, you know, coexist, like, because people like to pit the generations against each other. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to meet them where they at. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, I mean, maybe we can't get them to change they whole, you know, like,
Oh, shit,
mindset behind it, but maybe get them to think
Understand.
more about what goes into it, you know, like
Man, I
and
ain't
what
trying to
pictures
hear
we can
none
make.
of that. I'm about to make me a song where I can make a TikTok dance to it. I'm about to put it on TikTok, and I'm about to.
That's
Right,
tough.
and you gonna be
Oh, God.
you gonna be hearing gone just
Yeah,
like
that's
just
tough.
like the last motherfucker. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
gonna make another one, and then another one, and then another one. Then
That's
what?
tough. That's nasty work.
Well,
It
hey,
is crazy, right?
But I mean,
if the kids gonna carry it that way, then that's what it is. Because the kids are the
So should that be something that's just
future,
left
man.
to the kids? Because we got grown people on here doing the same thing.
But it's
Should
up,
that be-
it's up to us to guide them in that right direction. though,
Because
you know?
facts, that part, and I also feel like it's hard to just say like we shouldn't allow it. You know what I'm saying? Because when you think about it, there is that part of like, I feel like, say the early 2000s may not have been the moment for somebody because the times was different. How accessible certain shit is different, or just the way things are done are different. But by 2010, shit didn't change, and that was like, oh, you know what? This is where my lane comes in. Now I can do this, like stand-up comedians and shit like that. Like at one point in time, you know, stand-up comedians, it was a whole path and journey for them, and I ain't finna get into that because I ain't trying to disrespect
yeah.
nobody shit.
Another
Right.
episode.
But just saying in the sense of like, you know, that versus when you start seeing TikTok or Instagram comedians and like how that wave came in, their lane wasn't probably gonna be stand up. And I'm not saying that they shouldn't go do stand up. This ain't me speaking on that. Just more so in the sense of saying like sometimes it's a certain doorway opens up, technology changes, and it does like do somebody justice. It's like I am funny as hell, I am creative as hell. I just needed this type of a platform to be able to do it, or this type of a what's the word, muse, or I might be saying it wrong, but
Nah, you
basically
good.
platform. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't got one
Like,
for you.
No, we follow
to
that for
be
sure.
able to create,
Yeah,
and
okay.
shit like that. So it's a tug and pull for sure, and maybe that's my old head like type of mentality. I'm saying, keep from this bullshit. Keep in mind.
I got another question. No, but for real, I got another question though. Are features necessary?
Hell yeah.
I definitely,
Yes,
I definitely
hell
think
yeah.
so, man.
Get-
You know,
do the feature runs. I love feature runs. Wayne had probably the greatest feature run. Shout out Cole, because my boy Cole had probably the next greatest feature
Right.
run.
We was talking
I
about
love it, though.
T-Pain
I love
earlier,
it.
you know what I'm saying?
Facts. Facts. Like nigga, that era there, T-Pain, Akon, Wayne, like them three, like we was talking about earlier, crazy work when it came to
T-Pain, I'm gonna say this. Look me in my eyes. T-Pain might have had the craziest feature run to date. I'm gonna just put it out there. To date. Go back when he first started. He was literally on everybody's song. And I'm gonna also put this one out here too. Chris Brown feature run was pretty damn crazy. Cause at the time when, you know, the situation we don't want to discuss happened, they tried to cancel him off, and he's still here today. That feature run he kept doing just so he could stay relevant, because people weren't trying to play his songs, but they had no choice to hear it, because why? He had so many damn features. You gonna get heard either way. So those if I had to put it out, I'm gonna say T-Pain and Chris Brown, best feature runs, hands down.
features, you know.
So
like,
great features.
yes, of course.
Yeah, not bullshit.
Yes,
So
yeah.
is it better to have a feature or a collaboration?
I think it kind of depends. I think both work. That's like, I don't want to say either one is better because I feel like both of them are right. You know what I'm saying? Both of them should happen. Like collaborations are dope as fuck. We love seeing our favorite artists get together and create a whole album, go on tour, or create a great song. You know what I'm saying? But we also love it when somebody can just come in and add the right amount of goddamn flavor to some shit and it just knock that bitch out.
Right, you know, I'm not mad at the feature being like the dip the toe in the water. You feel me? See if this is right. You feel me? And it's like if it jump off, then we do that. Like I feel like that's what Future and Drake did. You know what I'm saying? Like
Facts.
Tony Montana, and then they realized, okay, we got something cooking. Like, okay, let's collab.
So right now with this, like I guess the current state of music, do you feel like someone, we ain't naming names, but do you feel like anyone right now could really carry a whole album by themselves? And
Are we saying like
Front to back.
just of the new gen? We saying like
Yeah.
new artists.
Yeah, new artists.
I mean, I think it's definitely like potential for it for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do we mean when we say carry?
Just strictly them, no features.
But no, just in sense of what like
they got a couple hits on there. You know,
so a
the
couple
numbers
hits.
is good. You know what I'm
Numbers is
saying? Yeah, like first week type shit.
Damn, I don't know. The issue that we having with that is like a motherfucker like Jid will drop a classic and you don't see the numbers for that on the streaming platforms. Like, and I'm not trying to base everything off the numbers. I'm not trying to base it off of the streaming platforms because I don't know exactly like how what his records is looking like right now. But just saying,
Again, another episode.
facts. But even that, like, it's just like I feel like when you look at it like that, it's like I would say it's possible for a motherfucker to carry a whole album by themselves and it be something that is great, but the numbers may not reflect how great it is, even though it's still a banger. Like it's fire, you love it, you want to add it to your playlist, listen to that bitch
I
consistently.
can name
The
two
numbers may not
new
reflect it,
R&B
but that don't mean
artists
it's not
that don't
still
need
great.
nan feature and
I
that
think
shit carrying
at
every
times,
time.
in today's era for sure, like you see a lot of that like greatness equates to how many records you sold type shit and how many albums you sold, and it's like, nah, listen to it, this shit is amazing in comparison to something that like may have more numbers, but I barely even spend that hoe. Like I may go to it for a few songs and I'm done, but this one I can listen to all day every day. So
No,
like,
for sure. I agree with that 100%. Because me personally, I have a handful of artists that I listen to on a daily. You know what I'm saying? Like I can count on my hand who I listen
For
to.
real.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, for me, like I don't like for work. I have to like listen to the radio if I want to listen to something. So it's like I'm kind of forced to hear what's on the radio over and over and over again. And being in Atlanta, you're gonna hear Atlanta artists over and over and over again.
as you should. As you should.
And I know that's probably the same for everywhere, but it's just like, I don't really care too much for that mainstream, you know what I'm saying, what's popular, TikTok, all that. I don't care for none of that. I care for what resonates with me and what I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? That's helping me get through. So
I do tap in like from time to time to see like what's going on with the mainstream to see, but I definitely like when you say you have a few, mine's probably would go like I listen to a lot of different ones, but who I'm vibing with in that moment, you're gonna see me consistently living with that music type
I
shit.
can probably guess one of yours.
I mean, of course you Cole. I know you're gonna say it. Yes,
I was not.
Who else you gonna say?
I was gonna say Jid.
Well, yeah, that's fair too.
Come
That's
on.
fair. That's very fair. But no, I mean, shit, on cap, Samara Sin's new project. I've been listening to that shit like a motherfucker. I like that shit. So
Y'all should go listen to Shasha Keeble and K1. The fucking artist is amazing. These are all, and mind you, these are all UK artists. Oh my God, the UK about to take over the R&B scene. Hello.
is whoever I like, it just hit. You know what I'm saying? Because K1's, I was listening to that.
Thank you.
That shit was
No, for sure.
You feel me? Kalani's, I'm keep circling back around to that.
Wait, that wasn't for Kalani though. That was
Remember
K1.
that?
No episode.
That was K1 Kalani.
Hey, agree to disagree. We ain't gonna get all into that, but yeah. Okay, for sure.
So how do y'all think we can play a part as fair game to bridge the gap between
That's a great question.
Very good.
I'm
the old and the
I'm
new?
gonna sip my water on that one.
I mean, shit, man. I think like something that like, and I'm gonna just talk about like a different experience, but it's gonna apply to it. An OG kicked me some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the other day, dealing with my damn car and shit like that. You just kick me some real shit, you know what I'm saying? Like on some, you don't have to necessarily think about it going this way. You can do it like this and it'll work out for you. And this is somebody I ain't never met, but he just did that out of love. And I love having those type of interactions with the older generation. Because for one, it seemed like a lost cause with these. Sometimes you see the younger generation, they do not be wanting to fuck with the OGs. I don't know why. I love the OGs, but not all
to be fair,
of
the
them.
OGs don't want to fuck with the
It's, you know what I'm saying? But that's why we here to bridge the gap. You feel me? But no, I think it's more so that like giving game the game that you've received, the stuff that you've learned, being willing to pass that stuff down, but also being willing to learn and hear and listen and like know that you don't know everything, and that's okay. You don't have to know everything.
For sure.
It's people that's willing to teach you though. You know what I'm saying? Humble yourself enough to like listen and be able to continue like passing it on. You feel me? I think that's a way that you keep bridging that gap.
I have realized, some of these young people are like receptive when they see that you're malleable as well. You know what I'm saying? Like I can also teach you something too, like, you know what I'm saying, that you might not know about.
Hell yeah.
You know, how the world has changed now, you know, that you might be oblivious to. And it's like, okay, boom, it's like, okay, well, OG cool, you feel me? Now we build a bond, you know what I'm saying? Now we build a connection and we can build off of
When
that.
you treat me like I'm just this little motherfucker who don't know shit, now it's like, nigga, I done been through some shit too. So
Because now we looking at you like you think you know everything. You know what I'm saying?
And the whole time you finna come over here, nephew, teach me how to do it now.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, hell no.
Show me how to work this top. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. I definitely learned that having younger siblings. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I'm like forever.
Younger sibling to coach.
You know what I'm saying? Teaching them, but they teach me some things too. So it's like, okay, cool. It goes both ways. But my perspective on the question you asked, I mean, also the artistry side of it too. Continue making the music that we make, you know what I'm saying? The visuals that we make, you know what I'm saying? Standing on what we believe in, our morals, our values, you know what I'm saying? That's how we bridge the gap.
I did that for sure.
Facts. Yeah, taking in, like bringing what, like we said, the shit that we want to do, like actually follow through with that, but then don't be so goddamn abrasive in our ways and our mindset where we like, fuck that young shit. We
Well, that's what made this journey so long. When y'all say, like, we not staying true to our morals, our values, trying to, follow and conform,
like,
right? You know what I'm saying?
To
what, so it's like every time that we stick to what we, you know what I'm saying, always said we was gonna do, we always have a better outcome.
We
You know
level
what
up.
I'm
We
saying?
level up, man. Level up.
And then pay attention to them homies, you know. So now I guess we giving it, giving advice, giving the fair game type shit. But pay attention to them homies when they come your way. You feel me? Like just like keep looking out for them and stay prayed up for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like it's I just the reason why I keep walking toward what I'm walking toward, because I feel like every day I get shown that I'm walking the right way. You feel me? Like I pray to God and. You know what I'm saying? I've been learning to just let God tell me what I need to do, and I'm like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to listen. I'm not going to fight you on that, Because that's the ultimate OG. You feel me?
For sure.
You know
Absolutely.
but
I would show y'all, but y'all wouldn't be able to see it, but I got that tattooed on me, but nobody but God. You know what I'm saying?
Won't he do it?
nah,
real.
For sure. Absolutely. I definitely know that it's been a journey, gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? It's been a very
long.
And I mean, we took our time to chop off the people who we felt like weren't with the mission for real.
Facts.
So
And
absolutely.
then
Y'all know we all
the
are.
pieces that I said that we need. Y'all know exactly. We ain't got to say that.
you know what I'm saying? We want you to eat, just not at the fair game table.
But even with that being said, like learning ourselves and growing ourselves, healing ourselves, like holding ourselves accountable, holding each other accountable, like that type shit matters. You feel me? When you trying to chase anything, gotta be able to hold yourself accountable, look yourself in the mirror, tell yourself some real shit, and don't be afraid to like have other people tell you that shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like
Don't surround yourself with all them yes men. Get them yes men from around you.
I guess it's safe to say, it's fair, and I'm not trying to use no puns.
No, that's a pun.
That your support system needs to be A1. You know what I'm saying? Your circle needs to be A1.
Straight up.
And sometimes it don't gotta be a circle. It can just be a triangle. You know what I'm saying? Like
whatever say.
Whatever I'm just saying, if you only got 3 people that you feel me, and it makes the triangle like blip blip, you know what I'm saying? Like
as long as the geometry makes sense. Goddamn.
Look,
messing
if it's a
up
90 degree, 90 degree, just put it together.
we are Socrates, by the way. But nah, you know what I'm saying? Just make sure you got some great people in your corner, man. And
sure.
not just, just for whatever it is that you're trying to do career-wise, but in your personal life too, you know what I'm saying? Just making sure you keep those relationships. I'm telling you,
Yes.
keep them close, man,
Yes,
for sure.
yes.
For
All
sure.
the people that matter most has been in your corner, you know what I'm saying, that believe in you type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, take the love that they give you, you feel me, and just keep pushing forward, you know what I'm saying?
For sure. Don't hold grudges. Take everything as a learning lesson, you know what I'm saying, to be able to know what not to do the next time.
Type shit, you feel me? Everything
Sometimes
is
that's
a
all
life
it is to it.
Yeah.
For sure. So would y'all say that community is important for what we do?
Hell
For sure, man. We was raised in that time where what was it? It takes a village to raise a child. You feel me?
Man, I was just like, damn, I was just thinking this shit earlier. Like, I miss those days where it was like you running around in your neighborhood and the neighbor next door, like, look out there like, hey, y'all. You feel me? Like, granted, we didn't grow up right in that era where like you still getting your ass beat by the neighbors for real. But they was gonna tell your folks.
They was gonna put you in position to get your ass up
you know
that
what I'm saying?
home.
So like, and I think people kind of like forget that at times. Like, it takes a village to like, to really, you know what I'm saying, raise a child or just do anything. I feel like having that community, you know what I'm saying, a genuine community, like, is something that's very important.
Is there a certain time where y'all feel like that kind of died off? I would say, me personally, I would say since the pandemic. You know, like the pandemic kind of like ruined their sense of
I
togetherness.
think it was right when they started saying that motherfuckers could go to jail for the whoopings and shit like that. When motherfuckers was like, we can't whoop our
It
kids no
definitely
more.
was
So
before
fuck you.
the pandemic, but I feel like the pandemic just
Was the
made
cherry on
it
top.
more apparent.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
so.
To where we're like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
And again, there is a difference between whoopings and beatings.
yeah,
My black ass got beaten.
he's still black, y'all.
Love you, mama.
Got
Love you,
one
mama.
black.
Some of them I definitely deserve. No, but whooping your kids like that, you know, ain't nothing wrong. Hey, sit your little ass down, because you gotta think, like, if they don't get it, you know what I'm saying, from you, when they get out there in them streets, the world is not finna be goddamn sensitive with them and tell them it's okay. No, they gonna fuck them up, and then they gonna send them back to your ass like you should have got them right beforehand. So if you don't want your people getting fucked up, let them know beforehand. You know?
Cool, but I'm gonna ask it again, but I was asking more so for the music.
My bad.
But how do you apply that in the music though? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I do personally feel like community is definitely important.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But how do you apply those same teachings and lessons?
You work with like-minded people, work with genuine people, like that. We said gatekeeper earlier. That's where you can gatekeep. You feel me? You don't have to work with everybody. If you see people on bullshit and like they ain't trying to like really be on some genuine shit, they doing all this little hierarchy shit. People, you know what I'm saying, feeling like they bigger than the program, all this other shit. I ain't gotta work with you, but I can go over here with them where I know they genuine and they cool, and we can build this good relationship. I can work with you.
Right. I
You
could
feel
find
me?
5 people to do the same thing that you do. You
Yeah.
know, like collectively. You know. So,
Don't get
I
me
mean,
wrong. You could be
hey,
dope as hell. You could be amazing. I do not give a fuck if you on some that shady energy. You know, too big headed and conceited and all that other shit. I ain't trying to do all that, bro. Because I'm not trying to give you that energy. You feel me? Like, let's just work because we genuinely want to work, and I fuck with what you got going on. And I'm no hater. If you nice and you like that, I'm gonna let you know you like that. You feel me? And then, even if I'm not working with you, I'm still gonna be like, shit, go do your thing. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's how you do that. You feel me? Work with the people that. You know,
And I think it's because a lot of people are scared of criticism, you know what I'm saying, as well. You know, like trying to uphold a certain image, you know. So it's like if you do certain things that go against that, you know, it's front page now. Like, you know what I'm saying, on social media. Like we see with the whole, you know what I'm saying, Gucci Man thing. Like, you know, people don't accept him as a businessman, you know what I'm saying, a change man, you know what I'm saying? Like they still want Gucci
I ain't going back
to
to
be,
prison.
be like that. So
Fuck it.
No, for sure.
But I mean, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, man, like, I think, what do y'all feel like, you know, we can tell the people what to expect from Fair Game Podcast?
Any and everything. Any and everything is nothing is off the table.
we
You
all
know what I'm
about
saying?
bridging the gap, man,
For sure.
teaching what's taught, man, and moving the culture forward.
Yeah,
So
facts.
if you got any ideas, you know what I'm saying, reach out to us. You know, tap in with us, man.
Oh.
Like, we all
Y'all want me to reach out to y'all and tell y'all what I think y'all should start doing? Ooh, family, hey, holla at me, man. Let me get on the episode, fam. Let me get on the episode, fam.
Oh, positive vibes over here, man.
Positive
pull
all the
up.
time.
No hater shit.
No
Yes.
haters,
Just
man.
you
No
know what I'm
haters
saying.
shit.
Just please.
If you got something going on,
Just-
like we trying to support it as best as we can, type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just where we want to dead ass build a community. Like that's not like no bullshit. We really want to work with people that like
Y'all heard the family?
are wanting to change the culture in a very
building this
positive way and move
community, man.
about it in a real way. That you know what I'm saying. It ain't got to be no sucker shit happening. Ain't got to be no hating shit because you ain't got to be no sucker to make it. You ain't got to do lame shit to make it. You feel me? So
We ain't got a lie to
kick
kick
it, my nigga. You feel me? Shout out K-Dot. You know, like you can move with good intentions, move the right way, and you can build up something that's even more special. And shit be better like that anyway. When you know that you can rely on the people around you. You feel me? Like that shit hits different than I gotta walk into a room looking over my shoulder the whole time because I don't know who the fuck I can trust in this bitch. Well, knowing I can step into an area and everybody in that bitch showing each other love, that shit hit way different than being on some snake shit. So, you know,
For
that
real, man.
yeah.
I'm tired of having to puff my chest every time. Man.
Right.
Like, this is hard. Everybody
hardcore
around you like,
We 90s babies. We grew up with R&B and shit like that. Nigga, we want to sing too. You feel me? If I could sing like this girl, I would. You know what I'm saying? Like,
For real.
you feel me? Like everything ain't gotta be so good all the damn time, man.
nah,
But-
for sure.
But nah, man, you know what I'm saying?
For
That's
sure.
definitely like, I feel like, you know, the direction we trying to take this with the podcast and just everything that we doing in general, you feel me? Like,
For sure.
So just stay tuned, pay attention, and stay involved. I promise you,
Hell yeah.
I ain't gonna regret that shit.
Yeah,
sure.
but we're definitely creating a platform that's all inclusive. You know what I'm saying? No judgment. You know what I mean? You could be yourself. You know, from top to bottom, man.
Yeah,
you know
for
what I'm
sure. As
saying?
you see, we gonna be goofy as hell, laughing our ass off. That's what we do. We're gonna get into, you know what I'm saying, shit that's probably a little deeper, a little real too, you know, feel me? Like from time to time, like, you know, but we gonna
Do
make sure we
that.
go about it the right way, you know.
Do
We gotta
that.
do our research, let's do our research.
sure.
Come back
Just
and
know
with
that
this shit,
if you thought we was one way, nope. Just when you thought we was.
Nope.
So that's what y'all can expect from Fair Game. You know what I'm saying? So again, man, I'm Harmony Jones.
Yeah.
Tito the Don.
Ruben D'Angelo.
Yes, sir.
It's fair.
That's a
game.
wrap.
Yeah,
That's Fair Game.
Good shit, y'all. Good shit. Good shit.
I'm not breaking anyone's heart.
Hold on. Wait a minute. He would start playing random video. But yeah, man, shout to Fair Game Podcast. Ruben and T-Dog, man. Y'all know I love y'all from the bottom of my heart, bro.